My fiancé and his family left me stranded at JFK Airport with no passport, no money, no phone. His message read, "Find your own way home." But while they were flying first class, I made 3 calls from the airport lounge. By the time they landed, their bank accounts had been frozen. I'm a corporate tax attorney. For 2 years, I handled the Wellington family's entire financial portfolio. Every offshore account, every shell company, every questionable deduction. They gave me full access because I was family now. His mother never let me forget I grew up in Queens while they had old money. She comes from humble beginnings. She'd tell her country club friends like I was a charity project, but she's surprisingly articulate. The Rome trip was our engagement celebration. I'd saved for months to afford the first-class ticket. That morning, he insisted on holding my passport at check-in. "Let me handle everything, darling. You look stressed." His sister offered me a Xanax. I should have known something was wrong when they went through security together while I got randomly selected for additional screening. By the time I reached the gate, boarding was complete. The agent looked uncomfortable. "There's a message for you." She turned her screen. His text from the plane read, "Find your own way home." This was never going to work. I could see his mother laughing in the background. I stood there for a full minute watching their flight disappear from the board. Then it clicked. They'd made a massive mistake leaving me alive, angry, and in possession of every financial secret they had. The airline lounge took pity on me and let me use their phone. I had 3 numbers memorized. First call was to my assistant Maria. Execute the Wellington contingency file. Everything. 6 months ago, I'd found out he was cheating. We'd quietly prepared for this moment. "Are you sure?" she asked. "They left me at JFK with nothing." Execute everything. I could hear her keyboard clicking. On it. The forensic accountants are standing by. Second call went to David at Treasury. We'd worked tax evasion cases together. "David, I have documentation of FBR violations. Wellington Capital. 40 million in unreported foreign accounts across Switzerland, Cayman Islands, Singapore." "How solid?" he asked. "I did their taxes for 2 years. I have everything. Every wire transfer, every shell company. And I need those accounts frozen in the next 2 hours before they can move anything. Failing to report foreign accounts carries 50% penalties per violation. We were talking 20 million in fines before criminal charges." "I'll coordinate with Incen now," he said. "Come in for testimony. I'll be there in 3 hours." Third call was to Stephanie at the New York Attorney General's office. Last month, she'd mentioned building a case against Wellington Capital, but lacked evidence. "Bella, weren't you going to Rome? Change of plans. I have everything you need for that employment fraud case. Wage theft, misclassified contractors, fraudulent PPP loans worth $3.2 million. Complete documentation. Are you serious?" "Dead serious. And I want my name on the whistleblower complaint. I want this public. What happened? They happened. I want their company dismantled. I'm calling the team now. We'll need depositions." "I know. And Steph, make sure the press knows by morning. I want this everywhere." After hanging up, I made a 4th call they didn't know about. To the forensic accountant I'd hired privately 3 months ago. The one who'd found evidence his father had been embezzling from clients. "Send everything to the SEC, I told him. It's time. 6 hours later, I was in a hotel room paid for by the AG's office. I'd given 4 hours of testimony, signed whistleblower agreements, and handed over 2 years of documentation. My phone, which Maria had brought me, wouldn't stop buzzing. 17 missed calls from his sister, 12 from his mother, nothing from him. Then a text came from his sister's number. "What did you do? All our accounts are frozen. Dad's in the hospital. The company's bank accounts are locked. Federal agents showed up. You've destroyed everything." I stared at it for a long moment. Then I typed 2 words. "Find your own way home." I blocked every number, ordered $200 room service on the emergency card they'd given me, and slept better than I had in 2 years. The next morning, Wellington Capital, under federal investigation, was on every news channel. Their stock dropped 40% before trading halted. By day 3, the lawsuit started. Former employees, investors, business partners. Everyone who'd been screwed over suddenly had evidence. I never made it to Rome, but watching their empire collapse from a Manhattan hotel room was a much better vacation.